Let's do it. Come on.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
Here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much, Johnny. Hey, it's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all our players.
Thank you, Alex, and hello, folks. It's time for game 57 of my run of Jeopardy 2003 for the PC. My current total, $2,769,000.
Pro sports team. Sticks and stones. Notice the quotation marks. Poets and poetry. And let's take a look at our final category. Days of birth. All right, let's get things underway, player one.
Pro sports teams for 200.
Kansas City's Major League Baseball team.
Player one.
What are the Royals?
Exactly.
Pro sports teams 400.
Indianapolis's National Football League team.
Player one.
What are the Colts?
That's who we were looking for.
Pro sports teams 600.
Phoenix's National Basketball Association team.
Player one.
What are the Suns?
Precisely.
Charles Barkley played for them in the 90s. Pro sports teams 800.
Detroit's National Hockey League team.
Player one.
What are the Red Wings?
Yes.
Pro sports teams 1,000.
Cleveland's Major League Baseball team.
Player one.
What are the Indians?
Exactly.
Sticks and stones 200.
It's where an industrious person keeps his nose.
Player one.
What is the grindstone?
Yes.
Sticks and stones 4.
The man seen here was a master of this form of physical comedy.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player three.
What is slapstick?
Huh.
Exactly.
Haven't heard of that one.
I'll try days of birth for 200.
If born on a Monday, you're fair of this, so you won't stop plots.
Player one.
What is time?
That
No.
is incorrect.
Wait a minute. Faces?
Player two.
What is face?
Yeah.
Hey, you're correct.
I got thrown
Days
off.
of birth for 400.
Have a Tuesday-born person say this before meals. They're full of it.
Player one.
What is grace?
Exactly.
Days of birth 6.
Saturday's Child does it for a living. Donna Summer sang she did it for the money.
Player three.
What is works hard?
Oh yeah, works hard.
Yes.
Give me poets and poetry for 200.
Listen, my children, and you shall hear of this.
Player two.
What is the Midnight Ride of Paul Revere?
Precisely. Again.
Poets and Poetry for 400.
Robert Frost rhymed, nature's first green is this color, her hardest hue to hold.
Oh,
Three.
What is gold?
yeah. It didn't
That's right.
hit me.
And you seem to know your literature.
Didn't hit me in time.
Let's go for the Civil War for 200.
On February 3rd, 1865, Confederate Vice President Stevens met this U.S. President at Hampton Roads, Virginia.
Player two.
Who was Abraham Lincoln?
Precisely. Pick again.
The Civil War for 400.
This Confederate general's horse, Traveler, was originally named Jeff Davis.
Player three.
Who was Robert E. Lee?
Hey, you're correct.
I'll try legal stuff for 200.
The Playboy Foundation gives awards named for this free speech amendment to the U.S. Constitution.
Player one.
What is the First Amendment?
Precisely.
Days of birth 800.
Garrison Keillor might say begone to a Wednesday's child who's full of this.
Player two.
What is woe?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, poets and poetry for 600.
This Scottish poet told the Afton River to flow gently among thy green braes.
Oh.
Player three.
Who was Robert Burns?
Okay, that wasn't what I would have said.
Precisely. Pick again.
Poets and
Then
poetry
again, I don't know if
for
Dylan
800.
Thomas was Scottish. I don't think
This
he was.
non-Jewan poet adopted a third given name, Noel, to receive an inheritance from his mother-in-law.
Oh.
Three.
Who was Lord Byron?
Oh.
That's right. And you seem to know your literature.
Poets and poetry for 1,000.
This 1712 poem was based on the true story of a lord cutting a curl from Arabella Fermor's hair.
Player three.
What is the Rape of the Lock?
Exactly.
I'll take Sticks and Stones for 600.
These springy stilts with petals will have you moving in leaps and bounds.
Player two.
What are pogo sticks?
Oh, of course.
Hey, you're correct.
I'll take the Civil War for 600.
2 days after the war began, Union troops surrendered the South Carolina fort to the Confederates.
Player one.
What is Fort Sumter?
Precisely. Pick again.
Sticks and Stones 8.
Answer?
Okay.
The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
1,200.
Paired with fire, it rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah.
Player one.
What is Chopsticks?
No,
Nope.
I'm sorry.
I had no idea.
What we were looking
Brimstone.
for is
Days of birth 1,000.
Among other qualities, Sunday's child is this, like the fair banks of Loch Lomond.
Anyone? Player two?
What is peaceful?
Nope.
Ooh.
Not peaceful.
Anyone? This is the correct
Bonnie.
question.
Sticks and Stones 1,000.
3 feet 9 inches high, 2 feet 4.5 inches across, and nearly 1 foot thick, it was key to deciphering hieroglyphics.
Player two?
What is Rosetta Stone?
Oh.
Hey, you're correct.
Let's go with legal stuff for 400.
U.S. firms operating in the investment field have to answer to the SEC, this group.
Player one.
What is Securities and Exchange Committee?
No, that's not
No.
right. Sorry. Player three.
What is the Securities and Exchange Commission?
Ugh.
Precisely.
I was close.
Pick again.
Legal stuff for 600.
A living one gives family members the right to end treatment of a dying person.
Player one.
What is a will?
Definitely.
Yep. Legal stuff 8.
Doctors, lawyers, and accountants protect against charges of professional error with this type of insurance.
Player three.
What is malpractice?
Ah, yeah.
Exactly.
Legal stuff for 1,000.
This states Proposition 227 of 1998, opposed bilingual education.
Anybody?
No.
What we were looking for.
Oh, it was
this.
California. I started to think that, but it was too late.
Let's do the Civil War for 800.
One objective of the Red River Campaign was the invasion of this Lone Star State.
Player one.
What is Texas?
Exactly.
And the last one?
And the final answer of the round.
In late 1864, this Union general vowed to make Georgia howl, and he did.
Player three.
Who was William Tecumseh Sherman?
Ah, Sherman.
Exactly. Okay, that's it for the Jeopardy round. Now we're going to take a quick look at the scores. You're in the
Player
lead.
3 has the lead
Well
at
done.
6,400.
You're in striking
Not
distance.
far off. 4,000 for
Your
me,
last
2,000 for
player.
player 2.
Start things off first in Double Jeopardy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Music. Last names the same. Earthquakes. In disguise.
Oh, I think I remember that category.
Geography. And completing the board, our final category is Name That Director.
Give me In Disguise for 400.
In the Perrault version of this fairy tale, she's eaten by the wolf, who's disguised as her grandmother.
Player one.
Who is Little Red Riding Hood?
Definitely.
In Disguise 800.
In 1924, Alexandra David Neal disguised herself as a beggar to sneak into this capital of Tibet.
Player one.
What is Lhasa?
Exactly.
In Disguise 1200.
Some reports say this PLO head sometimes disguised himself as a woman in order to flee his enemies.
Player three.
Who is Yasser Arafat?
Definitely.
Huh.
I like earthquakes for 400.
In early 2001, LA got 14 inches of rain. This city got 5 inches of rain and a 6.8 jolt to trap people in its Space Needle.
Player one.
What is Seattle? Oh, there we are. Seattle.
Exactly.
In Disguise 1600.
Answer?
Okay.
The Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please? Could you make your wager, please?
3,000.
According to the myth, his beggar disguise was so good it even fooled his wife Penelope.
Player one.
Who is Odysseus?
Yes.
Did it. Could have gone all in if I wanted to. But I held back. In Disguise 2000.
Disguised as a schoolmaster, he was captured by the British as a spy on September 21st, 1776, and hung the next day.
Player one.
Who was Nathan Hale?
Precisely. Pick again.
Last name's the same. 400.
Brenda Michelle Spike.
Player one.
What is Lee?
Yes.
Last name's the same. 8.
Judy Ossie Gina.
Player one.
What is Davis?
Precisely. Pick again.
Last name 12.
Wayne Ginger Kenny.
Player one.
What is Brady?
That
No.
is incorrect. Player two.
What is Rogers?
Oh, of course. Yeah, Ginger
You're
Rogers.
correct.
Kenny Rogers.
Let's try Geography for 400.
In 1820, Fabian von Bellingshausen may have become the first to see this continent that he thought was just ice.
Player one.
What is Antarctica?
Precisely. Pick again.
Last name 16?
Answer? The Daily Double. You can make your wager, please.
I'm going to do it. All of
Make
it.
your wager, please.
John Savian Danny.
Player 1.
What is Glover?
Hey, you're correct.
Trying to be a little less depends on the clue history site, but that doesn't mean I'm going to chuck it entirely. Last name is St. 2000.
Sally Anthony Aiden.
Player
Oh,
2.
What is Quinn?
oh, Quinn. Okay.
Exactly.
Let's go with music for 400.
African slaves are credited with bringing this string instrument, heard here, to the New World.
Okay, here is the clue. Player 1.
What is the banjo?
Hey, you're correct.
Music 8.
Carole King wrote You've Got a Friend, and this man, her friend, sang it and made it a #1 hit.
Player 2.
Who is James Taylor?
Oh,
Exactly.
Okay. Name that director for 400.
Platoon.
Anyone?
no.
Take a look. Here's
Oliver
the right
Stone.
response.
I'll try music for 1200.
Up to 400,000 fans attended this August 1969 folk rock festival on Max Yasgur's farm near Bethel, New York.
Anyone at all? Player 3.
What was the New York Music Fair?
Oh,
No,
that's
not
incorrect.
the New York Music Fair.
Player 2.
What was Woodstock?
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
Music for 1600.
First name of cellist Ma.
Player 1.
What is Yo-Yo? Yo-Yo Ma.
Yes.
Music 2000.
Heard here on the piano, this amazing song is also the title of a 1972 Aretha Franklin gospel album.
Okay, here is the clue. Player 1.
What is Amazing Grace?
Precisely. Pick again.
You got a friend who just showed up on Skype. Could talk to him in a little bit. Geography 8.
The importance of the Mohawk Trail in New York was diminished after this canal opened in 1825.
Player 1.
What's the Panama Canal?
Nice try, but
No.
that is incorrect. Player 2.
What is the Erie Canal?
Definitely.
Geography for 1200.
This Asian country's capital of Kathmandu uses Indian and Chinese ports to receive materials.
Player 2.
What is Nepal?
Oh, Nepal.
Precisely. Pick again.
Geography for 1600.
Shoshone Falls in Idaho lies on this winding serpentine river.
Player 1.
What is the Snake River?
Definitely.
Geography 2.
The Great Karoo and the Little Karoo are dry tablelands in this African country's Cape Mountains region.
Player 2.
What is South Africa?
Exactly.
How about earthquakes for 800?
In December 2000, this country felt several small quakes around Popocatépetl.
Player 1.
What is Mexico?
Hey, you're correct.
Earthquakes 12.
The January 26, 2001 quake centered in this country was felt in Bangladesh, 1,200 miles across the Bay of Bengal.
Player 2.
What is India?
Exactly.
Oh, of course.
Let's try name that director for 800.
Star Wars.
Player 1.
Who was George Lucas?
Yes.
Okay. Director 12.
Saving Private Ryan.
Player 2.
Who is Steven Spielberg?
Exactly.
Let's do earthquakes for 1600.
A 1964 quake in this state caused tsunamis as far away as Siberia and Hawaii and California.
Player 3.
What is Alaska?
Hey, you're correct.
Earthquakes for 2000.
On January 13, 2001, a 7.6 Temblor rocked this tiny Central American nation. A 6.6 quake hit exactly 1 month later.
Player 2.
What is El Salvador?
Precisely. Pick again.
I'll try name that director for 1600.
Titanic.
Player 1.
Who is James Cameron?
Yes.
So the last clue is mine.
The piano.
Or no, it's not. It was...
Player 2.
Who is Ron Howard?
95.
nope,
That
not Ron
is
Howard.
Correct.
So I will have this one out of reach.
Player 3.
Who is Jane Campion?
Hey, you're correct. That's the end of the double Jeopardy round. Let's check out the scores once again. Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. Player 2,
30,000 for me, 13,600 for player 2, 10,000 for player 3.
It's Final Jeopardy time. Once I give you the category, you'll have just a few seconds to decide on your wager.
And it is
Business
business
terms.
terms.
Go ahead. Make your wager. Player 3, could we have your wager? Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager.
Only 2,000.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
Thank you.
Term for a section of the U.S. Bankruptcy Code. Number 11 deals with business reorganization.
What is chapter?
Let's see how everyone did. Player 3.
A strategy.
Your question. That is
Nope,
incorrect.
not a strategy.
What was your wager?
Everything.
Your question.
Filibuster.
Sorry.
No.
That's wrong. How much did it cost?
You risked everything also.
Your
I said
question,
chapter,
That's it.
and that's right.
Well done. And your wager was?
2,000 for $32,000.
Congratulations to our winner. Player 1.
$2,801,000.
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Come back and see us again real soon, won't you?
Bye, Alex.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little business, then we'll get to our game. Check out your stats. They can be pretty interesting.
So if I had just gone with 1,000, I would have had 2.8 million exactly, but you know what? I don't care. I could care less about that stuff. So, with that being said, 32,000 today is another pretty good payday. Like I said, I am trying to be less dependent on the Clue History site, but that doesn't mean I'm going to chuck it entirely. And I like to think I was less dependent on it today. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. And remember, subscribe, And I'll see you all for my next game. This will be number 58. And I will have my 2 recap videos of the Hangtown Motocross coming later this week. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. And remember, subscribe, and I'll see you all again.